as Justin Lampkin making his 4th start, coming off back-to-back quality starts for Texas A&M. He brings an 0-1 record in with a 2.70 ERA, 16 2/3 innings pitched, 23 strikeouts to 5 walks. And the Aggies defense will look like this from right to left in the outfield. Yamal George, Jace Laviolette, Terrence Keel the second. From right to left on the infield, Gavin Cash back over at first base, Sawyer Farr the freshman at second, Caden Kent at shortstop, Wyatt Hensler over at third in the battery. Jacob Galloway and Justin Lampkin. Jonathan Clough, Brandon Forrester, Steve Solorzano will lead things off for New Mexico State. No changes in the lineup for the Aggies of Texas A&M today, but New Mexico State keeps 1 through 5 the same. They switch up the bottom of the order. And a beautiful day here as we get set for St. Joseph Health first pitch, your primary partner for primary care and as a leading healthcare provider in the Brazos Valley. St. Joseph Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of Texas A&M Athletics. Again, partly cloudy, kind of a gray cloud hovering over Olsen Field at Bluebell Park right now. Wind should shift around about what, Ronnie, 3 o'clock is what we're expecting?
Yeah, out of the north. It's kind of making its way there now. During batting practice, blowing out like it was yesterday, but flags have started to turn a little bit. So we'll see how that plays a factor into today's game. Obviously, tomorrow looks like it's going to be very cold and windy. And playing into the teeth of that wind. So you will welcome Andrew Monaco back with a very cold booth.
That weather report is brought to you by the Pool Guy. Visit the Pool Guy's Pool Store off William D. Fitch next to the HEB at Tower Point. As Jonathan Clough will dig in, the junior center fielder for the Aggies. He went 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts last night.
Well, he'll be glad to see anybody up there but Ryan Prager.
As Lampkin works from the center of the rubber, he winds and deals the first pitch of the ball game and gets a swing and a miss from Jonathan Clough, and he's ahead 0-1. We're underway here at Olsen Field. Clough swings from the right side against the lefty Lampkin. He fouls the 0-1 off into section 203, and someone over there hopefully made a good play because that was torched off the bat. Lampkin ahead 0-2.
Saturday afternoon crowd a little late arriving, but filling in nicely here.
The 0-2 here to Clough, and that one's going to run in and get him on the front shoulder. And the leadoff base runner is on a hit by pitch.
Lampkin yanks an 0-2 fastball, and that's part of what's made him successful. When you go back and you look at his start against Elon, which was good, not great, one of the things he struggled with was getting the fastball to his glove side, and he righted that wrong in his ensuing 2 starts, but to get the game going today, yanks that 0-2 fastball to that glove side and plucks the leadoff hitter.
Now Brandon Forrester in. He's going to take strike 1 on the outer half. That actually got Clough on the front thigh, not the shoulder. As he runs over at first, gets about a 2.5 step lead. Lampkin stares him down and comes home with the 0-1. That one's up and away for ball 1.
New Mexico State will be looking to get off to a good start today after just, really getting beat up in every element of the game last night. Needed some early runs, some early offense to get you some confidence into today.
Lampkin's 1-1, swung on and missed. Up in the zone at 92. And Lampkin ahead of Brandon Forrester 1-2. One, 2 on the way. Just outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top half of the first. New Mexico State at the plate. No score. There's a runner over at first is Jonathan Clough. He's going to dive back in after Lampkin checks over on him.
So last night we saw Prager pick over a couple of times to protect his off-speed pitch. Let's see what happens here with Lampkin. Is he picking to set up a change-up or slider?
2-2. Swung on and missed.
It was not. Dead red heater.
Lampkin.
And that was much better. Like, he gets there, you see him get it to that glove side, and it's such an effective pitch for Lampkin, similar to Prager in that kind of crossfire action, but the arm slot's much lower than what we see out of the Friday night ace for the Aggies. But still, like any left-hander's ability to throw a fastball into righties is a game changer for them executing late in counts.
Lampkin picks up his first strikeout of the day. There's one down here in the top half of the first. And now Steve Solorzano in. First pitch to him is lifted into right field. That's going to send George toward the foul pole, and he's going to put it away, fighting the sun a little bit for out number 2.
It's a good swing from Solorzano. Came in the box ready to hit. But what we say last night, you know, with New Mexico State really being on swing against Ryan Prager, felt like they would come out today and be in that similar manner. That's probably their team identity, is to swing early and swing a lot. And good job there by Yamal in right, as you mentioned, fighting that sun.
And so now with 2 down here, Mitch Namey to the plate. He swings from the left side. Went 1 for 3 yesterday. As Lampkin checks over on Chloe, dives back in safely. 9 pitches here in the first inning so far for Justin Lampkin. As he works out of the stretch. Comes set at the belt. And the lefty deals. He's scoring around a bunt is Namey. He's going to send it to the left side. Hensler charges hard, and he's just going to have to eat it. No play anywhere. Plenty of speed from Namey to get up the first baseline, and New Mexico State has 2 on with 2 out here in the top of the first.
Yeah, I think it's a good play by Namey. Wyatt Hensler playing deep with 2 outs, left-handed hitter. He's kind of shaded to that 6 hole, so it's a good time to bunt. Namey gets it in a good spot. Just want to make sure the pitcher doesn't field this. Hensler runs through it, and I think if he gets a clean transfer, he'll probably try to throw that. But good decision. Once he reached in the glove and got only leather, he looked to maybe get Chloe rounding the bag at second. I thought he had a play, but he chose to eat it, and Lampkin's got a pitch out of a jam here early.
Camden Kaufman, the shortstop, standing in now. First pitch to him is fouled back into the netting. Lampkin ahead 0-1 with that 93-mile-per-hour heater.
I mean, New Mexico State is not afraid to swing early in counts. They have been super aggressive.
Lampkin set at the belt. The 0-1. That one just misses off the plate. 1-1.
Haven't seen too many off speeds from Justin in this first inning. You always want to pitch off your fastball and see how long that can take you. Don't show the full arsenal until you have to.
Lampkin's 1-1. Grounded sharply foul.
There's a change up there, yeah. And look, I say don't show the full arsenal too early, but outs are outs. We've talked about this in some of these game broadcasts. Like, if you got to have an early slider or an early changeup to get a big out, out 2 of the game's no different than out 12 or out 22. You know, you got to get them all.
Only got 27 of them. As here comes a 1-2 from Lampkin to Camden Kaufman with 2 on, 2 out. Swung on and missed. Justin Lampkin battles back, picks up 2 strikeouts in this first inning, and strands 2 New Mexico State base runners as the Aggie offense comes to the plate for the first time today. No score as we go to the bottom half of the first. This is Aggie Baseball from Learfield.